Well, they're supposed to protect and serve the entire community, but a new report out shows one group of people in the Columbus community think Columbus police are not necessarily doing a good job.
In that report, overall positive perceptions of CPD are relatively high, but they drop significantly when it comes to relations among black residents.
On top of that, use of force was reportedly much higher against black residents. But tonight, the president of the Fraternal Order of Police says there's more to the story here.
NBC4's Ted Hart joining us now at the Police Training Academy with a look at what's behind those numbers. Ted?
Well, and Colleen, the training starts here. Of course, that's learning about the law and the limitations of the job, but also getting an understanding that there is a perception in some parts of the community that police have a bias or that they're unfair. This current class of recruits will graduate in January, and along the way they'll get extensive training on the use of force, de-escalation techniques, and bias.
In 2017, 81% of the suspects of homicide were reported to be black.
Commander Robert Meter and other division experts on such topics contend that the report released yesterday by a consultant group hired by the city needs some additional context. The report concluded, among other things, that the division must address the significant disparity of use of force against minority residents by continuing intense training and education. In 2017, the division reported 438 use of force incidents. Of that, more than half involved black people. And in 2018, 411 incidents of use of force, 55% of them involving blacks, when blacks represent only 28% of the city's overall population. But Commander Meter argues it's not about the overall population.
Who's actually committing the crimes is who law enforcement's going to come into contact with.
There are people in the community that need to understand that there are certain things you can and cannot do when you interact with the police. And if you act a certain way, the police are going to react this way and potentially use of force.
FOP President Keith Farrell says officers are open to change and anxious to improve, but says it's a two-way street.
So we need our politicians, our elected officials, to be leaders and get out in the community and talk to groups, talk to people, and have that difficult conversation. You can't act like that. If you do, the police are going to respond accordingly.
Now, the report made dozens of other recommendations as well, including recommendations regarding the deployment of manpower and adding some additional officers to ensure that there are enough officers that they can spend some time doing proactive policing in the community. Local for UN Live at Training Academy, Ted Hart, NBC4.
Thank you, Ted.